On the 24th of January 2021, I posted my very first YouTube video, and it was so exciting. Like, the whole thing was scary and exciting at the same time. So a year later, I thought it would be fun to come back and share with you where am I now on my YouTube, my biggest wins, my losses, and what am I going to do better, and if I think you should start your channel, if it's worth it or not. So stick around if you want to know more. But anyway, hi. My name is Nompi, and this is the Show Up with Nompi, where I'm pretty much just trying to show up for the best version of my life. Like, I'm trying to show up for the girl of my dreams and hopefully inspire you, yes, you, to do the same. So I'm just gonna get started with where I am now. So currently I am sitting on 64 subscribers and 23 videos, and I know, guys, in YouTube standards that is considered a dismal failure, okay? Because I know we've all watched those videos, especially those of us who want to start our YouTube videos, of people telling us that they started their YouTube and within a year they're sitting on like 10,000 subscribers or whatnot. I didn't have that experience, okay? And this brings me to my biggest loss, or the thing that I have most qualms with. And for me is that I let the numbers affect my creativity, my consistency, and just affect me personally, okay? So obviously when I started my channel, I wasn't thinking that it's gonna do so bad. I had hopes and dreams of it doing very well, and people just thinking my content is amazing and my stuff is amazing. But obviously that didn't happen, and when that didn't happen at the pace that I was hoping it would happen to, I attached my emotional well-being to the results of my channel, and the results, I mean the views, obviously. And this really did end up affecting my consistency and how I show up for my channel. I had a lot of videos that I had ideas of. I didn't like ideas. I had so many ideas, but I felt like they were not good enough because I was watching other people's contents, and their content was okay, but they were getting views, and I ended up feeling like maybe it's me and maybe people just don't like me. I made it very personal. And in hindsight, when I look at it, there's so many other factors that influence my improvement on YouTube. Stuff like stuff like the algorithm itself. Does the algorithm pick up my videos? And some of these people have they've had an audience for a very long time. I was starting on nothing. I was starting on zero audience, right? But I let that get to me, and I stopped showing up for my channel consistently. So I would post one video there, one video there, one video there. And if you think about it, 23 videos means on average I did about 2 videos a month. And there were months that I didn't do any videos. But what I took from this experience was to not stress about the numbers because of the many other factors, and not internalize the results to just me being a terrible person for YouTube, right? And another thing I also did let get to me was being a perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist by nature, and I let that perfectionism get to me. And I guess it was also influenced by me feeling like people are not receiving my content the way I thought they were going to receive it. So let me tell you guys, I had about 4 videos during the past year. I had actually shot, edited, everything. But when it came to me actually publishing it, I felt like it was not good enough. It was not good enough at all. And already people are not showing up, or people are not watching my stuff. This is gonna actually make whoever's watching it go away. It was not good enough, and I was looking for that validation from other people, and obviously that's not good for perfectionism. For me, I was really being vulnerable and putting myself out there, and I was hoping someone will accept me, and I thought acceptance comes in the form of views and feedback that, wow, you're doing great work, I love your content, and so on and so forth. But in hindsight, I would say that I should accept myself and be proud that I put myself out there. Whether or not someone else validated me or not, that's not my business. I have no control over what the next person does. I only have control over what I do, right? So yeah, despite my failures, I am still going to continue on YouTube, and I'm still going to have a YouTube channel, and my YouTube channel is going to remain, right? Obviously, there are wins, and you probably thinking, girl, you did so bad, where are you finding these wins? But for me, I will say my biggest win is that I have 23 more videos than I had at the beginning of 2021. Okay, because of this has been a 6-year long dream. I have been thinking about starting my channel while I was still in university, and the fact that I managed to do it at this stage in my life where I have a full-time job and I'm studying, and I'm sewing, I have a lot of other passions. The fact that I actually decided to go for it, for me, was a win in itself, because of I moved irregardless of the fear. I didn't stop being afraid. I moved even though I was afraid. And for me, that is a win. And another win for me, I'll say, is the fact that I stayed true to the content that I wanted to publish. And I know a lot of us will be told about managing our content and publishing what people want to see, and I think that is important, but also the authenticity is something that I feel like I did not lose, and I'm so happy I didn't do that. I'm a South African YouTuber, and within the YouTube space of South Africa, a lot of the famous YouTubers either have like gossip channels, they have beauty content, like beauty and makeup content, or they're doing like story times that are very sleazy and very weird, right? We don't have that many people who are actually doing like self-development content. I think I'll place myself as a self-development channel. So, and even within the Great Escape of YouTube in itself, you don't have a lot of black women who are doing like amazing, who are killing it within the self-development space. I think the only person I can think of from the top of my head is like Beautiful Brown Baby Doll, and I love that lady. Okay, I love her. I love her to bits. But yeah, most of the people who are dominating the self-development space within YouTube is like white people. Another one of my wins on my channel, I would say, was that it helped me understand my why. This very difficult, not easy winning road helped me understand my why, because at this stage, I feel like a lot of people are starting YouTube channels because they think it's an easy way to get monetized and start having an income. So they go for quick, easy wins, and they start posting whatever they think will get them the most views. But for me, when I didn't get those most views, or I didn't get views, guys, my microphone stopped working at this time. But basically what I was saying here is that I wanted to give up, but I realized it was harder for me to give up than it was for me to continue posting even without that many views. I really wanted to do this, and my why was bigger than how other people receive it. So for me, that was amazing, and I learned that I actually really want to do this. It's not about the money, it's not about how people receive it, but it's about putting myself out there and putting this out there, So that was amazing for me. Love that for me also. What am I going to do better? I said I'm going to keep my YouTube channel, but obviously I am well aware that I cannot continue the way I continued, and I cannot keep managing it the way I managed it in 2021. So this year, I have simplified my goals. I don't have any goals like I want to have 1,000 subscribers, I want to have 20,000 views or whatever. My goal this year is one thing. It's to be consistent on my YouTube, okay? To be consistent on my channel. And you guys know, if you've ever watched any video about how to grow your channel, most of them will mention the consistency part. And for me, Consistency means posting 4 to 5 videos a month. And that is it. I have control over whether I will post 4 to 5 videos, but I do not have control of whether somebody will watch them. So it doesn't make any sense for me to set another goal that says that 1,000 subscribers. My job is to sit behind my camera, create the video, edit it, post it, and publish it. And I am going to measure myself according to those metrics. I'm not going to measure myself whether somebody else decides to find my content interesting or amazing or whatnot. That is a futile and it can be a crippling exercise where I look for validation elsewhere instead of validation for myself. So that is it. 4 videos or 4 to 5 videos a month that I'm going to do. So if you guys don't see 4 to 5 videos from me, ask me, where are my 4 to 5 videos? But yeah, guys, all in all, I think I really enjoyed this. And yeah, it was fun. It has been a crazy ride. I have learned a lot. And in closing, I think if you do want to start your channel, start it. I think you should go for it, because of maybe your experience will be different to mine. But if it's not, then you see somebody else who hasn't died from failing on YouTube, right? I'm still here. I'm still good. So you won't die from very bad results on your YouTube channel. But that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for showing up with me today. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, but more specifically, share with your other friends out there. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. I will see you next week. Okay, bye.